People aren't just moving to places in 2025, they're moving away from them too. Every year, thousands of Americans pack up and leave cities that once felt full of promise. Rising costs, traffic, declining quality of life, and changing job markets have caused a major shift in where people want to live. Some cities are shrinking for the first time in decades. Others are losing long-time locals to quieter, more affordable towns. And in some cases, the reasons run deeper: crime, taxes, burnout. So where exactly are people saying, enough is enough, and heading for the exit? Let's take a look at the top 10 cities people are leaving in 2025, and what's driving them out the door. Number 10. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Once praised for its parks, lakes, and arts scene, Minneapolis is now facing a different narrative. Rising property taxes, growing public safety concerns, and long winters that never seem to end have pushed many residents to reconsider their options. The city has seen a steady outflow of both young professionals and older homeowners, many heading south or west to places with lower costs and more temperate weather. Housing prices have stayed relatively high compared to the perceived value, and for many, cities like Des Moines or even Boise feel like smarter picks. Minneapolis still has its charm, but in 2025, a lot of people are done with the cold and the cost. Number 9. Portland, Oregon. What used to be one of the most beloved quirky cities in America has seen a rough few years. Between rising housing costs, spikes in homelessness, and growing frustration over city leadership, more and more people are leaving Portland for good. Many longtime residents say the city just doesn't feel like it used to. The job market hasn't kept up with the population boom, and many remote workers who once flocked here for the lifestyle have since moved to smaller towns across Oregon, Idaho, or even Montana. Portland's soul isn't gone, but in 2025, more people are finding it's not worth the price tag or the hassle. Number 8. Chicago, Illinois. Chicago will always be iconic, but that's not stopping people from leaving. Crime headlines, heavy property taxes, and unpredictable winters have all played a part in the city's population decline. Many families and retirees are relocating to the suburbs, or leaving Illinois altogether for states like Texas, Indiana, or Florida. Even young professionals who once loved downtown living are questioning the cost. The city still has world-class food and culture, but in 2025, the trend is clear. More people are taking that deep dish to go and not looking back. Number 7. San Jose, California. The heart of Silicon Valley is losing people, and fast. With median home prices still hovering well over $1 million and rental rates that barely make sense, even tech workers are starting to bounce. Many are headed to cities like Austin, Denver, or Salt Lake City, where the tech scene is growing and the cost of living is less brutal. For those without six-figure salaries, San Jose has become nearly unlivable. In 2025, it's not uncommon to see professionals, families, and retirees all saying goodbye to the Bay Area lifestyle and opting for something with a little more space and a lot less overhead. Number 6. Seattle, Washington. Once considered one of the coolest cities in the US, Seattle has seen a steady stream of people leaving in recent years. Housing is expensive, traffic is brutal, and locals have voiced growing frustration over homelessness and public safety issues. Add in gray skies for half the year, and it's no wonder that many residents are heading for nearby cities like Spokane or Boise, or leaving the Pacific Northwest altogether. The tech jobs are still here, but remote work has given people more flexibility, and many are choosing to keep their jobs but leave the city. Number 5. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philly has historic charm and grit, but in 2025, it's facing a major outbound trend. Crime rates have risen, property taxes remain high, and infrastructure in many parts of the city feels stuck in the past. Younger residents are leaving for nearby cities like Pittsburgh or Baltimore, while families are packing up for the suburbs, or heading down south to North Carolina and Georgia. While the downtown core still has energy, more and more people are feeling the cost just isn't worth it anymore. Number 4. San Diego, California. It might surprise you, but yes, people are leaving San Diego too. Despite the picture-perfect weather and beach lifestyle, the cost of living has become nearly unbearable for middle-class families. Rent has skyrocketed, buying a home is out of reach for many, and wages haven't kept up. Residents are increasingly moving inland to places like Riverside or north to smaller beach towns that offer more value. In 2025, San Diego still looks like a dream, but for many people, that dream just isn't affordable anymore. Number 3. New York City, New York. The Big Apple will always be a cultural and financial giant, but that hasn't stopped people from moving out, especially after 2020. High taxes, crowded spaces, expensive everything, and a work culture that's always on have made New Yorkers crave space and balance. Many remote workers who stuck around during the pandemic have now finally left, moving to Florida, the Carolinas, or upstate towns with a slower pace. NYC is still magnetic, but in 2025, the population is shifting, and the pressure to leave is real. Number 2. San Francisco, California. San Francisco continues to top the list for people packing up and heading out. The housing crisis is still severe, with median home prices well over $1.2 million and limited inventory even for high earners. Add in high taxes, visible homelessness, and companies going remote first, and you've got a city people love, but can no longer afford. Former residents are showing up in places like Phoenix, Denver, or even abroad. In 2025, San Francisco's departure rate is among the highest in the country. Number 1. Los Angeles, California. No city is seeing more people leave in 2025 than Los Angeles. The traffic is constant, the cost of living is overwhelming, and the dream many came here chasing has shifted. For creatives, freelancers, and everyday families, the grind just isn't worth the reward anymore. People are leaving for Vegas, Dallas, Nashville, and dozens of smaller cities that offer more space, more affordability, and less chaos. Los Angeles still has the sun and the stars, but in 2025, more and more people are choosing peace over hustle, and they're not looking back. People move for all kinds of reasons: jobs, lifestyle, affordability, or just a feeling. These 10 cities may still have plenty to offer, but the current trends speak for themselves. In 2025, more Americans are rethinking where they want to be, and for many, that means packing up and heading out. If you're thinking about moving this year, you're definitely not alone.